Qatar Airways expands its Africa network. Qatar Airways continues to be the leading global carrier connecting Africa, operating one of the largest and most reliable networks in the region. Having become the largest international carrier during the early stages of the pandemic, the airline has applied its unrivaled knowledge of global passenger flows and booking trends to rebuild its Africa network to 23 destinations and more than 100 weekly flights. Qatar Airways Group Chief Executive His Excellency Mr. Akbar Al-Baker said, "We are proud to be the leading international carrier connecting Africa with Asia Pacific, Europe, the Middle East and the US, offering more flexible travel options and a global network of flights that passengers, trade and business partners can rely on." Having launched 3 new destinations in Africa with Abuja, Accra and Luanda joining our network in 2020, we continued to demonstrate our commitment to the region by adding new routes and steadily increasing frequencies across the continent. With the resumption of Alexandria and Cairo, we will operate over 100 weekly flights to and from Africa with connections via the best airport in the Middle East, Hamad International Airport, to our global network of over 120 destinations. As global travel recovers in 2021, we look forward to further expanding our network and offering more connections to and from Africa. In line with the airline's steady rebuild of its Africa network, Qatar Airways plans to increase frequencies to the following destinations. Alexandria 2 weekly flights resumed 25th of January, Cairo up to 16 weekly flights resumed 18th of January, Cape Town increasing to 5 weekly flights from 1 February, Casablanca increased to 5 weekly flights from 21 January, Durban increasing to 3 weekly flights from 14 February, Johannesburg increasing to 18 weekly flights from 26 January, Maputo increasing to 3 weekly flights from 14 February, Tunis increased to 5 weekly flights from 24 January. The national carrier of the state of Qatar continues to rebuild its network, which currently stands at over 120 destinations with plans to increase to over 130 by the end of March 2021.